Guess what today is? Well, duh. It's Wednesday. It's new comic book day. I'm going to go in that comic book store. I'm going to buy my comics and I'm going to show you what I got. Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, yes, you are back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you Spider Slayer's comic book haul. This is episode 357. That's right, fans. I watched my very first comic book haul yesterday on the big screen TV. Oh my God, how bad was it? It was absolutely horrible. But if you're not familiar with this video series, guys, and this is the video series where each and every week I show you, the fans, what I picked up at the comic book store. That's right, guys. And remember, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. So, without further ado, let's get started with this week's haul. So here is the mystery black bag of comics. The mystery comic unbagging, right? So here we go. Bag is on the seat because it can't go any further. And we'll start with the books, the special books this week, okay? So the first book I wound up getting was The Age of X-Men Alpha, issue 1. This is the George Perez variant cover, and it's actually a wraparound cover, which is kind of cool as well. I'll open it up because, you know what, at the end of the day, I want to show you guys, right? So I'll show you what it looks like. So there's the front, and then when you open it up, this is what you get for that wraparound. So that's cool, man. You know, George Perez just retired. You know, his health is, you know, not looking too hot. So I just wanted to support him and make sure I got this cover. I thought it was really cool, so decided to pick that one up instead of the main cover. All right. Next, I wound up getting Batgirl issue 31. Wound up getting the Archer variant, so that's really cool. Barbara looks quite happy walking down the street in the city, right? It's like, I got no worries, I'm Batgirl, right? So, and she's got her old costume on. It's not the one that she's currently wearing in the series right now. So that's Batgirl issue 31. All right, next, wound up getting Wonder Woman issue 63. I'm going to try reading this arc and see if this one is improved from the last one. There's an artist change in here, and I picked it up obviously because of this awesome looking cover, man. I mean, it only is white with Wonder Woman's outfit of colors and her lasso just over exaggerated and everywhere, and then she's like digging into the ground and the pieces go flying. Such an awesome cover. Look at the facial expression. She's just getting ready to kick some ass. Really awesome looking book. I'm just happy to have this particular cover. All right, and next, a really awesome book to have. This one is in pretty good shape. This was made in 1974. This is Adventure Comics issue 431. I found this in a box. It has the Spectre in it, and this is the first issue of a 10-part story arc. This book actually has some value to it, and so when I saw it, I was like, yeah, man, I got to grab this one, because again, it's in really good shape, and it's like 44 years old, and so I'm really, really happy to have it. So a couple creases in the cover, there's a yellowing in the pages, but overall the book is sound, so I'm happy to have it in the collection. So Adventure Comics issue 431. All right, next, if this book is going to trip you out, you know, when I show it to you, just be prepared. This is the Uncanny X-Men. This is the 3D version. It comes polybagged, right? And equipped with your 3D glasses. I have this original issue, but when I heard it was in 3D, I was like, dude, I gotta check this out. There's got to be a way for me to like review it so I can view it from my phone where you guys can see it in 3D. I don't know. I'm going to try to see if I can somehow pull that off. I don't know if I can, but I definitely want to showcase this book. So this is 3D, the X-Men. So awesome, cool book there. All right. So next we go on to the X-Force. This is issue 2. Cool cover as you get to see the team on here. The formation of the team wasn't that great. It was kind of a very forgettable issue. But I'm going to give this story a solid try to see where it goes, how it develops. Here we get to see some of the interior artwork in here as well. I know Cable was trying to retrieve Deathlock, but I think my biggest issue with this, and I think this was the artist that did Cosmic Ghost Rider, it's just, he's not my favorite artist, and I don't know if this book really fits the X-Force. I think that was always my biggest problem with the Cosmic Ghost Rider book, and so he's doing this one too. So this is X-Force issue 2. Next, love this cover for West Coast Avengers. This is the return of Marvel Boy. And we get to see Kate, and you see Marvel Boy on there as well. She looks like a badass. Like, she's going to kick some butt. They're obviously in California. You get to see the palm trees in the background there. That's really cool. I think this book is a lot of fun. I think Kelly Thompson does a great job with the characters in here and the characters' interactions in the book as well. And I feel like this story arc is a little bit stronger than the first one. So this is West Coast Avengers issue 7. All right, next we have the Teen Titans Annual. Shit's gonna go down between Damian and Jason Todd. Yeah, and he sits there and goes, "I never should have trusted you, Red Hood." That's right. You tell him, Damian. You tell him who's boss. Here's some artwork in this book. One of my favorite team books right now, if not my favorite. Look at this. This is how they start to go toe-to-toe with each other here. So I'm very much looking forward to this book. I can't wait to read it, man. I love the Teen Titans right now. So good. Great character development. And this is the Annual. So you get bang for your buck there. Next, jumping on board to the second to the last issue of Ms. Marvel. I want to see how G. Willow Wilson closes this book out, and then we're going to get a new creative team, and so I'm going to continue reading it from there on out. So I hope it's good. I think I said it in my most anticipated. My problem with this series is the lack of villains, but the supporting cast in the book has always been strong. Bruno is one of Carmela's best friends, and when these characters are in this book, I feel like the book shines. Okay, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing what's going to happen going forward with Miss Marvel, and I like her in Champions too. I think she's a cool leader there. So this is issue 37. Next, we have, I think is the conclusion, the Marvel Knights. I don't know. I've really dropped off of this book. I have not been a fan of it. I'm reading it for the pure reason of just finishing it. I don't even, honestly, it's very forgettable. It started off very strong, but it went so heavily deep on Black Panther that for some reason I got disinterested, and I felt like the artwork, it just kind of dropped off as well. But I must say, it is a pretty cool cover. So Marvel Knights, issue 6. All right, next, Heroes in Crisis, issue 5. A lot of people are not fans of this book. It's been at a stall. Not much has happened. We don't know who's killed these people. We get all these confessionals in the sanctuary from all our heroes in the book. We constantly get that in the series, which I like. It's like almost like the main part of the story I don't like. But I love the artwork by Clay Mann. I think the way he draws is beautiful. We get to see all our different characters in there. They look really, really good. So probably the best thing about the series is the artwork. So this is Heroes in Crisis, issue 5. Next, we have Batman Detective Comics. This is a B cover. This is issue 997. We have Tomasi on the book. Now, how is Batman going to find out who this creature is that they just blew up? Well, it looks like he's going to go to like Mr. Miracle or whatnot. I don't know, but this has been really, really good. This thing has been targeting everything that's important in Bruce Wayne's life. So this is a very interesting story. We're inching closer and closer to issue 1000. Check out this weird things that are going on with sharks and stuff, or piranhas. But yeah, it looks good though, guys. I mean, Detective Comics is so much better than when James Robinson did that story arc. So this is issue 997. All right, next, part 3 of 12, Dead Man Logan. That's right, guys. Really cool book, as it has Mysterio involved, as he's going to try to create the same thing that he did when in the Old Man Logan series. Make people delirious and crazy and have people kill each other until people are dead. Artwork is okay in the series. I love the team up between Old Man Logan and Hawkeye. I think it's very familiar and what you like if you're a familiar fan with the Old Man Logan series. And it's got a bunch of different characters in there, and I think it's a fun series. It's really good. So this is Old Man Logan. That's it. Issue 3 of 12. This goes on for a year. Batman Beyond, guys. Issue number 28. This is might be the conclusion to this whole Joker story, as the Joker wants to take out Terry McGinnis's brother Matt, kind of pull a Jason Todd on him and kind of hit him in the face with the crowbar. Artwork is really solid here with Brett Booth as he continues the artwork duties. Love the facial expressions in this book. Always great action scenes. So really, really great stuff. I don't know how many times I'm going to open up the book and go to that stupid Dial H for Hero ad. This looks really cool too. Yeah, this is a good book, guys. I definitely suggest you pick it up. I want to thank all the people out there who actually recommended it to me, and I finally gave it a shot. So Batman Beyond, issue 28. All right. Next, Action Comics, issue 1007. Haven't been a fan of it. Love this cover here with Superman flying through the sky, creating the American flag. How awesome is that? Really cool cover. But the story itself, it looks like it has to do with Jimmy Olsen this time. So maybe he gets captured and Superman has to save him or whatnot. Here we go again. Fucking Dial H. Gee whiz, man. I don't need that. So yeah, this story though has been kind of slow for me. I'm not a real fan of it. I'm actually considering dropping it. You know, I don't know. I'm just really not a huge fan of what's going on. It's just like, there's no Superman. It doesn't do anything in this book, you know? Just weird. But we'll see where it goes. So Action Comics issue 1007. All right, next. Here we go. Amazing Spider-Man issue 14. It's got the Rhino on the cover. Introduces a new story arc. Spidey's sitting there drinking some freaking coffee as Rhino busts in. What's the new story arc about? I don't know. But we have a different artist. We have Chris Bachalo on there, and I'm not a fan of his artwork when he comes to doing these series. It just looks completely off. This is not my Spider-Man the way it's drawn whatsoever here, guys. It's just weird. So I don't know if we're telling a different type of story or a flashback story, and that's why he's doing this artwork. But I hate when he does this book, man. I cannot stand it. He's done other Spider books, but it's just not compelling at all that way. That's sad right there. Man, issue 14. All right. Did you guys forget about the Ice Cream Man? Well, we're on issue 9. That's right, guys. The Ice Cream Man is here. Looks like they're starting a real story arc going forward with this series. With this, like, black Ice Cream Man, like black suited Ice Cream Man. I don't know. He's like the Ice Cream Man's enemy, and I guess we're going to learn about him and what he's about. But this is a very horrific book. I like horror books because we don't get enough of them. So when they're there, I like to pick them up and see what the stories are about. So this is a fun book. I really enjoy it. This is the Ice Cream Man. It's back. Pick it up if you haven't seen it yet or even knew it was coming out. Know it was coming out. And then I picked this one up by whim because I like the Crypt of Shadows book, and this is Journey into Unknown Worlds. So it looks like you got this Cub Scout or Boy Scout, and he's like changing into a monster, man. I'm like, dude, that's right up my alley. So when I was at the store and I was flipping through it, I was like, oh, there's like these scientists and there's people changing into monsters. Like, I like that stuff. I'm just a sucker for it. Even if the story's not that great, I just like how apocalypse happen, like when the worlds start to crumble and when humanity goes crazy and stuff like that. I love those types of stories. So this is Unknown Worlds issue 1. So yeah, really excited to have these books, guys. So now in the comments below, it's your turn to tell me what you picked up for the week. And as always, fans, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a single video from me. And guys, thank you so much for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. Stay warm if you live up north, and guys, take care, and I'll see you on that next comic book review. Bye.